Hello fellow survivors, I am here where you left me, in Forsaken Airfield in the hangar basement. And we have done more or less everything we want to do in Forsaken Airfield, and now it is time to go home. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get ready for the journey. It's daytime and it's time to go. First though, let's have some food and drink.
Drink his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
This is alright, but this is what we really want. And we're going to have, actually kind of, oh, we got food outside, yeah, that's it. Have a drink. We can drink the bad water if we need to. Okay, so we are gonna go. How much do we have in terms of coal? We have some coal. Grab 2 or more or so. And we need to take some stuff back. This stuff can all stay. We don't need any of this stuff. I'm actually gonna take 1 of these spray paints. Because one of my viewers suggested something interesting which I quite liked, which was that I should spray paint wherever there are ptarmigans. Because I found ptarmigans up here. But just make a little note on the map where ptarmigan spawns. That was a good idea, so I'm going to do that. And then we have extra skillets and pots, so I'm going to take that with me, and I'm going to leave it, I think, in the hub. I'm going to take the tools with me. I'm going to take the stress pistol with me. These I can actually use right now. Let's use these. Then you purify our 2 liters so we didn't cook. Now I would like to take all of this with me, but it's going to be too heavy, so we can leave. I'm going to take all the cooking stuff with me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave cooking stuff, and this I'm going to take. All the cooking stuff is going to be left in the hub and not here, because this is a dead end. So it's better to leave it in the hub and do some cooking there. Now let's see what else to take. I wouldn't mind taking the medicine, to be honest, because this is going to stay here. This stuff can stay for now at least. I don't know if we don't really need to bring any of this stuff, but I will take. Peaches can stay. Let's take the can opener, and let's leave these for Moose. Let's leave all of this let's just leave all of that stuff. And then I think that's it. Let's see if there's anything I can drop that we don't need to take. We're going to drop some stuff further down in the hub rather, so we're okay. Got a lot of salt and stuff, it's fine. Yeah, I think we are good. I think we'll take all of this stuff. Maybe we don't need all this wood. We can leave some of that. Let's pick up some sticks. So let's drop some of the wood. Drop all of that, in my opinion. You don't need this. Okay, and then I think we can go. And we are going to leave Forsaken Airfield. We haven't been up to Justice Hovel. And we haven't been to some of the caves and whatnot. But other than that, I think we're done for now. We're going to come back here. And we're going to do Signal Void and continue with that. Now we're going to eat one of these pies so we can travel faster. Let's eat this one. There we are. And we're going to take the shortcut home. We'll do that because there's a Polaroid location there too. Oh, what a nice day. Oh, feathers. We'll take some food with us.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That's good enough. And I'm heavy, but we'll tolerate it. As we drop stuff in the hub, we'll be okay. So we're going to go for the shortcut now. Which is, it's down from the rope, which is over there. There's the rope, so it's up this way, I believe. Now this little route here takes us to the upper levels of the southern side, which has a Polaroid location. And we're going to map that, and then it leads back to the entrance, pretty much exactly at the entrance of Forsaken Airfield. So we don't have to go all the way around. But there are a lot of places we haven't been to. Justice Hovel has oats and some other things. And there's a lot of caves I didn't go to. And that's about it, really. The hunt is blind. There's some corpses around. So there's a bunch of smaller things that we didn't do. But we are going to come back here. And when we do, we'll have the bunker to find. So we're going to come back at least once. It's not impossible that we come back here when the next DLC has come out, in which case there'll be another region. So we're going to come back. And then we'll loot the rest. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Just like to double check that I'm actually recording. Alright, so here's the shortcut.
Oh, so cold.
We'll take the cold damage. It's fine. So here it is. This is passage up here. This leads all the way back to the start of the region where the road is, where I showed you that you could take a shortcut to go up, or like a little trick to get up. So we're going to do it the intended way. There we are. It's still a long journey, but not nearly as long as the other way back. Now, we are heavy, but you can still climb these things. The climbing rocks, they can still be climbed even if you're super heavy. So we're going to do that. Up, up, up we go. And here should be the Polaroid location. Now, how cold is it? -19. I think I'd rather just take the cold damage. So here it is. We're going to map this. There we go. Ah, got birch here. And there's all that part. So we mapped a decent chunk of this region. Still some to go though. But yeah, that's Forsaken Airfield for us. Huge, vast and open. Great region in my opinion. Got some more potential though, so I think this region is only going to get better with time. And at the moment, it's still pretty good though, I think. But I think it's going to get better. Okay. Let's go and go home. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go back to Trapper's cabin to dump some stuff. We're going to go via the hub where we're going to drop some cooking stuff, because I think the best place to leave cooking ingredients is not here, but in the hub, because that connects to all the 3 DLC regions. At the moment, only one is out, which is this one. But when Mountain Pass and Industrial Mine comes out, they will all be connected to the hub. So that would be a good place to store cooking stuff, so that you can cook things there with the skillet and so on. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And then we're going to head home. We're going to drop into Broken Railroad and pick up some stuff we left there. And then we're going to go to Trapper's, dump a lot of that stuff. And then we're heading into Fallen Muskeg to repair the transmitter. And then we're heading into Bleak Inlet. We're going to find the bunker in Bleak Inlet. And once we found it, we're going to stay in Bleak Inlet for a little bit. We're going to go to the Cannery Workshop, see if Fluffy's home. We're going to slay some Timberwolves, do some looting, and so on. We're going to stay there for a bit. Let me just see if there's anything up here. Oh, ptarmigans. This is exactly what I was talking about. Hunting area. We'll just call this ptarmigan. This means ptarmigans here. There we go. Nice. Bye, ptarmigans. We don't need you right now, so I'm going to leave you. Let's eat one of these. And now we want to go down to the road and head home. Interesting that there's ptarmigans up there. Makes sense, because when this region came out and I went up there, I thought it was kind of weird that you could go there and there was nothing really to it. It was like, well, what's the point of going there? What is this? I don't think I've been here before. This is a different route, yeah. I thought, like, why is there a split there? Why is there a fork in the road? There's two different routes you can take to actually get there. And now it makes more sense because one of them has ptarmigans in it. Alright, I'm taking a lot of cold damage here, but I think it will be okay. I think we should get to the hub before I get hypothermia. I should be okay. It is, however, sunny, so if I want to make a fire, it's really no biggie. And down here is the road. Could make a fire, I suppose, and grab and just map this maybe. Maybe I should do that just to be safe. I can always grab this bunny. Whoa! You see, it hit the cattail. That's interesting. Never seen that before. I need these because I need to have 12 of these. Yeah, let's take a... I should be able to get there in time, but let's just preserve our health a little bit. We need 2 more. Okay, let's just make a fire here. And we'll use a piece of coal or 2. We'll warm up, we'll map, keep going,
Come on, little fire.
and take a bit less health loss. It's a long, long journey after all. Really, really long. Slightly faster going back from Forsaken Airfield
Come on.
than going to... Since there's 2 shortcuts, there's this one and there's the landslide in the branch line as well. So there are some shortcuts. 95% and we failed. It's that 1 in 20. Oh wow.
Serious?
This is okay. 1 in 40. So like 2.5% chance will that happen.
Come on, little fire.
Not even that, actually. Alright. This time we got it. Alright, and 17, we'll put on 1 of these only. And then we'll... Do you have any teas? Coffee. Don't really want to do that. Can make a coffee though, I suppose. Nah, I'm not sure if that's necessary. Potato. Let's make a potato. Make a baked potato, why not? Okay, let's map this. There we go. Alright. Loot that. Helping with water, it's alright. Let's put on some sticks. There's more sticks around, so just to warm up a little bit faster. We can wait a little bit. We can actually take this. Actually, let's make, I don't know, 1 liter. Oh, we got glimmer fog. Alright. That's fine. We're leaving this area anyway. Grab a torch. Let's grab a good torch. Oh, hold on, actually. No. Let's get a better torch, like a really good one. I said a good one. A really good one. Ah, God. That's good enough. Alright, should be over here. I think I've experienced glimmer fog this far out from the airport. I do like Glimmer Fog though. I also like that Glimmer Fog is unique to one region. That is only like one place you can experience it. I think that's cool. So here we are. This should be back at the start, I believe. Unless I misremember. No. There we are. This is where I showed you like 3 or 4 episodes ago how to get up. You're gonna get up here, you just climb this tree and jump across. Not too hard. And then I believe it's this way. I think I'll just walk it. There we are. And we can leave. And that's it for Forsaken Airfield. And now is this foggy, but nothing else. I'm only gonna have 1 stone. Now actually barely. Barely cold at all. Let's go to the hub, and then in the hub we're going to, in the transfer depot or vacant depot, I'm going to drop some stuff. I'm going to leave some cooking things behind that can stay, so that if I want to do cooking in the future, frontier cooking in the DLC area, I can do it in here, which connects to all the other 3 regions. And I don't really know if there is more cooking ingredients to be found in the new regions or not. I don't know. But this will be a good place to do it. So if I need certain pies or whatever, or if there's new recipes I need to cook them somewhere, it's good to have this because it's fairly accessible. Okay. And there are some ptarmigans around here too. Looks like it's cleared up.
Wait, I'm so cold. I'm warming up.
How many torches do I got? Yeah, I might as well keep this fire going for the moment. All this ambient noise. There we are. Good old vacant depot. I like this hub. Peaceful, safe, and you can live here if you want to. And we're going to store some stuff here. We're also going to pick up some stuff, I suppose. I'm not going to keep going though, because the conditions are decent. This is a ruined bow, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so this has been left behind, but I think it's going to stay here, probably. Right. Cool, take that. Take the pry bar with us. Take the marine flares too. Okay. We could make a fire, but there's nothing to really cook. Not really, so... It's only really to keep the fire going. Well, we can... I guess we could do that, though. We're going to leave some cooking things here for future use. Alright. Yeah, put that on. Why not? Okay, we're going to put here on our skillets. We're also going to drop a few things. So we got oil here. We're going to drop this one. We're going to drop one of our salts. One of our flours. I think this one. I guess that's it. We can leave these there too. This for future use, for future sack. I don't think there's anything else to really leave here. acorn. There's tons of acorns, so I don't think that's necessary. Yeah, I guess that's it. Alright, so flour, put that here. Salt there. Cooking oil there. And tablets, why not? Okay, grab some decent torches. Everything with space and that. Okay. I'll take the rest. For now. Oh. That's right. Just keep some extra warmth going, really. No. How much coal did I have? 5. That's fine. Ugh, terrible. Okay, there we are. Let's drink, or rather eat, this rose hip pie. Also eat some of this. Okay, we got a headache. But we have some stamina back. If I had some birch or some teas I could maybe make those to get the rose hips going. So over there were some ptarmigans, but I'm not going to go back to those areas now. I'm only going to mark ptarmigans going forward. So I thought that was a good suggestion. I apologize, I don't remember the name of the user who suggested it, but because the maps aren't always updated, I'm sure there is someone who has an overview of all the ptarmigan spawns, but it doesn't matter because it's kind of a neat little idea. Mark on the map where ptarmigans can spawn, and then you have it as like, as if in this run I'm also a surveyor figuring out the lands, you know? So that's kind of neat. So if I see ptarmigans, I'm going to go map where they are, roughly anyway. Loads and loads of acorns here, and we don't need all of them. And I'm mapping a lot, but we don't need to map everything, I suppose. This headache's not going to last. It lasts an hour? Yeah, 1 hour. It's getting late, but that's okay. We'll sleep. We'll see where we sleep. I'm not sure exactly where we'll sleep. That sounds like ptarmigans over here. No. I feel like I hear them all the time. I wonder what this is about over there. Over there's like a little part. It looks like you can climb down, a bit like Milton Basin, but you can't climb down it. Maybe later. Let's run a bit. Just eat another rosehip pie if we need to.
I can't feel my hands.
We should be good. We're gonna get cold eventually, but it's going down fairly slow. So we can warm up easily. We can sleep in the what was it called? Track layers shortcut or whatever. Or we can sleep in the cave near the train cars. I think I'm just going to keep going as long as possible. So here, when you're protected, which is more this way, it seems, yeah. Barely taking cold damage at all. Nice. So there's a long journey back, but we should be fine. Take some cold damage here and there, but nothing too major. I want to keep this fire going as long as I can, just to keep the journey going. I probably will sleep in the cave near the train carts, I think. Yeah, I think so. Let's run it some more. Transit paths is out. Now we are on the far range branch line. At the end of the day, we'll probably see a nice sunset. That'll be nice. Gosh, spooky. I think there's a pry bar to collect on the way home also. I collect pry bars. I don't think there's ptarmigans in this region. At least I don't remember seeing any. Rabbits, sure, but I don't think I've seen ptarmigans. How much has this been mapped? A lot of it has been mapped. I think we can map here anyway. This is indoors, I think. Yeah, I think we'll probably sleep. I could keep going, but now it's not that warm. I'm carrying a lot of stuff and it's heavy. I think we'll sleep in that cave up here by the train carts, where there's also a wolf. In which case I can just sprint freely, because I want to be tired anyway. We got food for it. And when we get to Broken Railroad, there's a load of food there too. Because we killed the bear and all those wolves, so should be good. So I'm just gonna run. Lay this stuff out. The long road back. The long road. You know, you can follow these train tracks. I think that's really interesting. If you wanted to, you could follow these train tracks all the way from the vacant depot all the way to Coastal Highway. Isn't that neat? Like they go across all of southern Great Bear. And I think they actually continue into presumably Industrial Mine. I'm guessing that's where they have more trains. So when that's released, which I presume is going to be another dead end, you can take these train tracks all the way from there, all the way to Coastal Highway. So if you're ever in a position where you're like, I don't know how to get to Coastal Highway, just follow the train tracks and you'll get there. Okay. Is there a wolf around here? Yes, there is. Could kill it. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. The reason I loaded the distress pistol there is because the game chooses the item with the highest item condition, and I think the stress pistol that's not loaded has the highest condition. So in case something happens there, you know. I'm not too worried about this wolf. I can just kill it if I want to. I'm just gonna go to this cave here. I think I'll spend the night here. Recover some health, sleep a bit, gain some energy back, eat some food, and so on. Then we can continue. Alright, yeah, we'll take this with us. But this doesn't need to be here. Okay, let's drop everything that has smells here. Yeah. When did I pick this up? I don't remember that being picked up. Okay, well in that case, that can stay here and kill. when was that? Okay, well. Okay, and then I don't think there's anything. Do we need water? No, not really. We could though, while we're at it, make a quick fire and make some water and leave the water here as a midpoint. That's like a little mini base. We could do that.
Come on, little fire.
So, oh god. Leave it as like a present for future sack, like a piece of meat and some water, so we know there's something. I think I'll do that. There we go.
Perfect.
Okay, let's put a couple sticks on, and let's put this on here too. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put one of these here, along with 2 liters and 1 pie.
I can carry much more.
And that's like a midpoint gift for future Zach, okay? And then because we left that behind, we're also making more water. Okay, there we are. Now, let's just actually tidy and grab this. Yeah. Harvest that. There we go. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. I don't think. I don't think so. We could prepare some acorns because we have a lot of them. Large portion. Oh. Yeah, we got 9 of them, so let's do 4 of these. Then we do this. Then we can cook those. Put a stick on here. There we are. There we are. And then I think we'll just stay here for the night. That's enough water. We mapped this already, I believe. Yeah. So we're just going to stay here now. Let's wait a little bit longer so we can pass time and get 10 hours of sleep. It's going to be cold in the morning, but that's alright. Drink again. And I'll sleep for 10 hours. There we go. And it's morning. Barely. Eat that. Have a drink. And how heavy are we now? After I pick this up and these. Okay, if I drop... Well, actually I don't need to drop anything. If I eat now one of these, doesn't matter which one, we can carry more stuff and we won't be heavy. Oh yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Let's go. We're gonna be cold, but that's okay. It's just gonna get warmer and warmer. Like, sure, it's minus 22, but we're gonna get warmer and warmer. I can even run if I want to, because we're not heavy. We're gonna lose stamina much slower than before. And it's gonna get lighter and lighter and lighter. You can also hop into the cave that is before the shortcut. And we can warm up there and then continue. Makes no difference. Home sweet home. The long, long road. This is why you need auto walk. I think I'll go into the cave quickly to heat up. It will save me a few percentages of health before we continue. There's a shortcut over there. But before we go there, we will pop in here quickly. and just warm up a little bit. Could even sleep an hour, but I'm not going to do that.
My fingers feel numb.
There we are. And then we just place this down here. We're not going to sleep, we're just going to pass time until we're nice and warm. There we are. That was probably like 40 minutes or something. And now we're nice and warm again. And back at it. Now we're going to take the shortcut over this landslide, which saves us having a... We don't have to go through the cave and then climb up towards the tunnel again. We also don't have to deal with wolves. So we're going to do that. We're going to go over here. There's a... There we are. A fallen tree. We just go up this. Found the track. Have I mapped this? Yeah, I have, haven't I? All the way down here. Yeah. Could actually map it anyway, though. Doesn't matter if I get cold. But I don't think this part's mapped yet. And then you just walk down here, and you are home free. There we are, look at that. Now, I am cold, but since I was here last, I have actually learned the shortcut. So, when I came here and I went to Forsaken Airfield, I tried to get over here because I knew it was possible to get over here by goating, but I wasn't able to do it. And I gave up. But since then I have on other runs and some practice offline been able to learn how to do it. And it's not that hard actually. It's going to be a bit embarrassing for the manage now. We basically have to go here. We go up here and then you climb up here and up here and up there. That's pretty much it really. Let's see if I can do it. Been a little while since I did it. Go up here we go, and then we go up here, all the way up there, and then here it's a little bit tricky. You gotta go all the way in here and crouch so they're far enough in that you can go up like that, and once you manage this part, you have to crouch to do that, then you're up. And now you just like shimmy a little bit. And there we go. And up you go. Look at that. And now you've gone the other way around. Isn't that neat, huh? How nice. So that's how you do it. Cool, huh? Of course we don't need to do that. We're gonna go home. But that's how you do it. Okay, let's go. We're cold, so let's run. That is the shortcut. And I believe it was over here that I left like a pry bar or something. Yeah, seems like it. I think it was here. Or 2 pry bars. Okay, we left 2 pry bars here. Can I drop something? Yeah, can I eat something? Doesn't seem like I really can now. Guess we're heavy again then. Back to being heavy. Unless I drop that, but I can't. That's 1.5 kilos. Nah. We'll just keep going. We need to go get Spelunker's lantern as well. There's a lot of stuff to do still. Here we're going to just walk because here we're actually warming up. So we're heading back home now, and there's still a lot to do. We're approaching day 100, and people often ask me like, well, you know, don't you get bored, you know, stuff, you run out of things to do. Well, we're almost on day 100, and we have tons of stuff to do. So for one thing, we need to do the whole signal void, so that means going to Blick Inlet, and Mountain Town, and Hushru Valley, and Pleasant Valley, right, and then back here as well. And then after that, there's also 2 more transmitters, which is Desolation Point and Blackrock, which activates the signal for Desolation Point, Coastal Highway, and Blackrock also activates Ash Canyon and Timorth Mountain. So there are caches to be found in those areas too, and all that's going to take a while. In addition to all of those things, we have to visit all the regions, you know, because I haven't Fun fact, there's actually crows for this, but it's outside the map. But there are crows for this. Anyway, we have to visit all the regions. I haven't been to Blackrock yet. Need to do that. Need to map everything. Need to find all the recipes. There's all sorts of things that we need to do. So it's going to take a while to get everything done. Just getting everything done alone is going to take quite a lot of time. We're not going to run out of things to do in a very long time. But now, thinking aloud, what we're probably going to do, we're going to actually go back to Forsaken Airfield. It's probably going to be quite a while away. Possibly unless they release a new region, I suppose. But yeah, now we're going to go back home to Trappers, then to Bleak Inlet. We're going to spend a little time in Bleak Inlet as well. Do that map. And then we're going to, afterwards, we're just going to follow the Signal Void route. But that's going to still mean we're going to explore the regions, because in this run so far, most regions have not been properly explored. I've just gone through and done the main bits. There are some exceptions, like this one, for example. So we're going to do some Bleak Inlet, then we're going to do some Mountain Town, we're going to do some more Hush Through Valley, then we're going to do some more Pleasant Valley, and that sort of thing. And we might go to... Another thing we really need to do is we need to go to Timwolf Mountain and Ash Canyon, because we want to find Spelunker's Lantern, which is now an interloper. A lot of people say that was added because of me, because I said to Hinterland I think it should be an interloper. But maybe that's true, but they may have thought about it themselves. Other people have commented, I don't know. But either way, it is an interloper now, so we need to find it. We need to find the Red Lantern. So that's another thing to do. And that's going to be in Timwolf Mountain or Ash Canyon. So there's all these things to do. And even if you did all of those things, well, why don't we break down all the boxes to see which ones have loot in it, you know? There's all sorts of stuff that can be done. Now, there were ptarmigans here. I don't remember if it was right here or if it was further down. I think it was here the other day. Pretty sure that was here. So I'm going to just put that. There we are. Pretty sure that's where it was, the ptarmigans. Here we are back at Broken Railroad. Fond memories of this place. Being mauled, being hit by walls, all sorts of stuff. Now, I don't know if I actually checked all the visors in these cars. I feel like there's like a memento missing or something. I'm just going to check quickly here. Okay, I've checked this one. I mean, I should have checked them all because the hood's up. But nevertheless, I'm going to just be sure that I didn't miss one. Alright. There's also a fire striker in this region that I missed, which I believe, well, is possibly up in Hunting Lodge on a wheelbarrow, which I didn't check. Okay. Here we are back at this place. Let's have some delicious... is this raw meat? I think it is raw meat, yeah. Not a lot of meat here. It's mostly raw meat. I need to cook that. Well, at least there's food here, kind of. Alright, we're back here. And here there's some stuff we want to bring as well. Yes, we're going to take this. And we're going to take... there's a lot of stuff here we need to take. Jerry cans we need to take back home. These are heavy though. Downs. Take 4 of those. Is it 4 we need to upgrade the bedroll? I can't remember. Crafting. And where is it? It's 10. Okay. And let's take 10 then. Take that. Take... Oh, there's so much stuff here. We need to take some wires and that because we might need it for the repair tower. I don't know how much you need exactly, if I'm honest. So, do I want to take anything else? Can openers we can take.
Barely walk with this much gear.
This we can take. Stim we can take. Flare we can take. A lot of stuff. A bit heavy. I want to take this also. I guess we can leave it for now. It's a bit much stuff, I guess. Yeah, okay. How about here? Yeah, we got some more stuff. I want to take this too. All of this I want to take. That's also a bit heavy. Okay, so now we're quite heavy. Haha. Bit too heavy, if I'm honest. Bring a bunch of stuff with us. But that's because I want to have all of this. Back in base. So I'm going to be a bit of a slow walker here, I think. Can I repair something? Should I do that here? Yeah, I can repair some stuff. Quite a few things, actually. Maybe we should do that while we warm up. Repair that. These two. What about these? Yeah, those two. Let's repair all of this. Because, and the bear hide. Yeah, the bear hide. Yeah, let's repair all of this stuff. Because it's going to make the journey easier. Let's repair this stuff. Doesn't matter if we spend it. Oh wow, we failed to repair. 95% chance of success. We failed that. And we wasted a bear hide too. Oh well, these things happen. I'm mending 95% and the bear hide's lost. Well, I think this one back at the main base though. Gonna repair all of this stuff. We might spend the night there actually. Just to repair these, because if they get repaired, we are warmer traveling. I think it's worth it, to be honest. Even this one. Only 30%, but makes it better. What about... wait, what? Wait a minute. Did they always have a bunny in the front? I don't remember that part. Let's see here. What else? If anything. Marginal benefits. I don't think it's worth repairing those. Okay, well we have better heating now. At this point, I'm kind of stuck between two choices. I could either eat something and then keep going while it's probably warm outside. I'm so heavy though. Let's see what the weather's like outside. Gosh, I'm slow. So slow. But I would eat a rosehip pie and also unburden to be slightly faster. I might just drag this stuff with me. Let's just quickly see how that. We're barely cold, so I think we're going to do exactly that. We're going to do that. We're going to eat. Where are we here? We're going to eat this one. And then we're going to eat one of these, which doesn't really do anything, but it makes it slightly easier. And let's just drop this for starters. There we are. So we're still heavy, but now it's kind of acceptably heavy. If that makes sense. And now it's barely cold. So we're walking, but it's not terrible. And we can make it pretty far. And we can just keep going until we get to... And this is pretty good speed. The speed we're walking right now, it's pretty good for someone who's carrying 60 kilos of stuff right? And I can't take all of it, it's too heavy. And I don't need to take a lot of this stuff, but I like to have a main base where I put things and just collect stuff and have it there. Just because I like seeing how much there is and have it as backup. But I do need key elements though. Every regional base should have some stuff. So every regional base should have some extra matches, some bandages, some medicine, maybe some food, some water. All the forges should have a hammer laying there. And some other things. So there should be some stuff in these spaces. If there's that one again, I'm just going to kill the wolf. But I tend to bring a lot of it back home rather than leaving it there. But of course it's too heavy, so it takes time. For now, this is pretty fast walking for someone who's carrying 60 kilo. I'm going to stack this stuff at home. And then after we've done that, it's time to go to Fallen Muskeg and repair. Hey, Wolfie. I'm gonna harvest them, we don't need anything. It will be maybe some food, I guess, but... So let's transmit. I might drop some stuff in the train cart. Because I don't know, I'm pretty sure, I did see it once, but it's a long time ago. To repair the transmitters, you know, you need scrap metal, you need wires, you need fuses, and you need a car battery. I'm pretty sure that there is a car battery up there in the transmitter. And we don't need to bring one. I think that's the case for all the transmitters except the one in Milton. I think that one doesn't have one, and you have to bring one from on the cars. I think. Oof. There you are. Thought I heard something. Bit of an awkward angle there. What was it saying? Oh, yeah. So I'm pretty sure that the transmitter... What's this? Up in Fallen Muskeg doesn't need a car battery. I think there is one there already that you just take. But you need to bring some of the other stuff. I don't know how much exactly. What is this part? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Is it just shrubs by itself? Is that what this is? It seems like it. Usually these are chopped down. Let's map it. That's nothing. Memento cache. Did I pick that up already? No, I didn't. I found it, I think I did, but key is somewhere else. Okay. My health is alright to shoot a wolf now. Could be better though. Here's our third shortcut, the landfall. To take straight back. You know, when I came here in an early episode, and I took this shortcut over the landslide, or landfall, or whatever it's called, a lot of people said that, oh, I didn't even know you could go a different route than over it. But yeah, of course, the shortcut over this collapse there is it's just that, it's a shortcut. You're not meant to, so to speak, go there. Well, that depends. Going back over it like I'm doing now, I think is something the developers saw coming, and I think they probably intended that you could just do that. Just like a lot of things have shortcuts. Landslide, okay. Landfall, I think, is in Coastal Highway, I think? I'm not sure. Anyway. But that you could go over the other direction, I don't think they planned for that. But it might be one of those things that they are aware other people do it, but you don't need to stop it. You know, just because developers become aware of some shortcut or some exploit that people use doesn't mean it necessarily has to be fixed. It depends what it is, really. We're gonna keep going as long as we can because we're still heavy, but okay, we're approaching. Oh god, approaching tiredness. So I might eat one more rosehip pie in a minute because this is a long journey, but we are able to do it in one go if the weather stays like that. Because we're getting cold, but we're barely making a dent. We've pretty much gone through all of Broken Railroad now, and we only lost about 25%, maybe 1/3 of our warmth. Now we need to go across Fallen Muskeg. Vast open space, but nevertheless, straight line. I'm gonna eat my other rosehip pie, which is this one. Sorry, peach pie. That's the same thing. Keep going. I don't think there'll be wolves here. Remind me that when we get to... I was gonna say that the shells for the stress pistol should be unloaded in the ones that I don't use, but maybe each distress pistol that I save and leave at base, maybe they should have one shell in it as like an emergency. That would be cool. Let's do that. Let's grab this one. Where's my can? Backer. You know, that when I first saw these cans and it said Backer, so and so, I was like, wow, there's a lot of people called Backer. And then eventually I realized that, oh, the back is for the Kickstarter campaign. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay. So initially I was actually in this episode envisioning that we were just gonna go from Forsaken Airfield to Broken Railroad. But actually we're making really good time. And we utilized the weather pretty well, despite carrying a bunch of stuff. We're doing pretty well with time, health, warmth, and everything. So I'm just going to keep going. See if I can make it all the way to Trappers, and then we can resituate from there. Let's do it all in one go. Would be great. And once we're there, we can unload a bunch of stuff. And we can have a little sit rep. I think there might be a bear pelt there, and I might repair it as well. I also want to upgrade the bedroll, provided that I have a bedroll there that isn't ruined. I don't really know. I think maybe I do. Then I want to upgrade that and replace it. I'm not going to use the bear bedroll because the Downs, the ptarmigan bedroll is not as warm as the bear bedroll, but it's close and it's way lighter. You save like 2 kilos of carry weight by using it, and you just sacrifice like a few degrees of warmth in a sleeping bag. So I think that's fine. It's fine. But yeah, this is pretty much a narration walking simulator episode, my friends. It's just me walking from one side of the world to the other, making sure the weather's nice. And as you can see now, we lost half of our warmth and we're still going. Right now we're approaching evening, so it was earlier the warmest part of the day, but right now it's probably gonna get colder and colder. Wolves will probably go for me too, so gotta watch out for that. So the days just get warmer and warmer the longer it goes on. So the mornings is the coldest part of the day in the long dark. And then it stays cold more or less until noon. But then from noon until evening, it gets gradually warmer and warmer and warmer. And an interloper, if you are in the late afternoon with good gear, you can actually stay warm, especially if you have the cold fusion badge or double air wrap or the insulation or whatever. So you can stay warm in the afternoon on Interlope if the weather conditions are right. Now in my case, as you can see, I'm not warm, but I'm just so marginally cold that it's just practically the same thing. And that's because I have double bear coat. So that's why when people always ask me, what's best? Should I have wolf coat? You know, then I can move more and I can carry more. I always say, no, warmth is the way to go. Go double bear coat because cold does so much damage to you. When you get cold, you take 20% condition loss per hour. That's a ton. You know, well, if you're tired, that's the bear. If you're tired, you lose 1% per hour. So I would rather be a bit slower, but warm, you know, absolutely. So I think that's the best way to go. Double bear coat. That's what I think is best. And that allows for trips like this, where I'm just walking and walking and walking. And I can just keep walking. I can put on auto walk now and just like doobie-doo. I'm just walking and talking and I'm not cold yet. And I'm on Interlope and it's fantastic. And it's also partially because I repaired those things also. Let's see. Let's just keep going. I can hear the wolves rounding. I think one is going to come to me, actually. This is one of the most dangerous treks in the game because it's a bit like Forsaken Airfield. It's deceptively open, so you can see where you're going, and it seems really easy. But you're so far away from shelter and in the open most of the time. You're kind of at the mercy of the elements here. Let's see. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Alright. One thing that I find fascinating about this game also is the weather system and how it relates to direction. So right now it's foggy, but it's like light fog, it's not heavy fog, right? And I can see very little here in front. But then I look to the side, I can see a little bit further, I can see a little bit more. The trees in the distance, marginally so. If I look to the back though, I can see way more. And I presume that's because the sun is like here or something. So the light is splitting the atmosphere and you can see a lot more. You get that effect quite a lot in other weather situations too, where if it's obscured, you can from certain angles see things better. Assuming it's got to do with the sun. But look at this, for example, right? This is just beautiful scenery. Even in fog, this is just gorgeous. Some people don't like the long dark because they think the graphics are ugly. I think if you think the graphics are ugly, you got the wrong perspective what this game is about. Sure, you could create a long dark in Unreal 5. And it could just be, you know, flawless graphics, realism, whatever. Sure, you could do that. But that's not the point of it, though, I don't think, right? There's an art style to this game. And the developers have called it painterly. And that's, as far as I'm aware from what I know of art history, is probably the correct term, right? It's painterly. It's reminiscent of a painting. And that's what this looks like to me. It looks like a painting. If you compare it to other Unity games, they don't always look like a painting, but this does. As if someone sat down and painted a train wreckage right now, right? And that's become the scenery, it's become the landscape. And I think that's fantastic. It's a really, really beautiful game, in my opinion. If you are in a game for realistic graphics, or quote, good graphics, then I think you're missing out because some art styles just cater for different things. Think of games like Borderlands, which has a very unusual cartoony style, but it works for that game, you know. Everything is different, and The Long Dark is an exceptionally well-designed game, in my opinion. Let's here leave some stuff. Getting cold now. We're gonna leave the... where is it?
It's so cold.
We're gonna leave these things.
I want to lay down.
I don't know how many we need, so... yeah, let's put a little note actually for that. Wires and what was the other one? Wires and fuses and poachers. Alright. We're cold, which is a bit of a shame. I might start running now if I can. Oh, I'm getting too heavy. We could go and warm up there, but the bear is out, okay. I think we'll just push through, to be honest. I think we'll just push through. I think we'll probably make it to Trappers without dying, so to speak. And we can stay in Trappers to recover. So it should be fine, I think. If not, I will pop a stim or something. It'll be fine. Or make a fire. I'm quite greedy with resources. So, for example, normally in a situation like this, what you really should do is you should spend one of your matches and light a fire in the fire barrel in poachers. And then you warm yourself up. If you got some teas or something, rose sips or rice or whatever, you make those teas as well. And then when you're warm, you keep going. As you get cold, you drink some teas. And then you stay warm for quite long. And by the time you get home or to your destination, you're probably fine, or you're taking little damage. I'm very greedy, probably ever since I first survived 1,000 days on Interloper. Then I wasn't as greedy. Then I used like a lot of resources were used very quickly. The stress pistol was emptied by day 100 and something. Matches were a lot less. I think I had 200 matches or something like, or 150 matches or something left. I can't remember. But anyway, I was a bit more frivolous with it, I guess. But now I'm very greedy with resources because most of the resources are finite, like matches. On Interloper, the matches can't wash ashore on Beachcombing. On lower difficulties, it can with cardboard matches, but not on Interloper. But you still have the maglets, of course. But because I'm kind of like, I'm very resource averse, or resource use averse, so I don't really use them unless I really have to. So I would rather try and push through and arrive with low health and not use a match than to stop and use a match. But that's just me. However, looking at the health bar and how far you have to go, it is possible we have to actually stop and make a fire because it's quite low health here. Notice the hunger meter. Look at the hunger meter. See? Goes to 3. Now it's 2. Now it's going to go to 3 again. 1, 2, 3. See that? And again, 3. The reason it goes to 3. There you go. 3. 3. Yeah. If you didn't realize, it's because you're going uphill. And when you walk uphill, you spend more calories. It's just that very often you don't notice. Because it only happens when the amount of calories you burn is on the verge of between 2 and 3 or 1 and 2. So sometimes because you don't carry so much, or you're not that heavy, or the gear you got, or you're not that tired or whatever, then the difference is so small that you don't actually notice any difference in calorie burning between uphill and downhill. But in some circumstances you do. I actually don't usually notice. This is one exception. But yeah, you do burn more calories walking uphill. But yeah, so I'm very greedy with my resources, and like I said, if I was coaching you, the viewer, how to play Intro, I probably would have said use a match back there, warm yourself up, If you have a load of wood, you can even stay there. Or go to the cave up there where the bear was coming from. Stay the night there, warm yourself up, heal, then keep going. That's the smart, correct way. However, I'm very greedy, and I tend to push the limits. And there are certain drawbacks to that. One is that maybe that's a dumb idea, because maybe I misjudge and I can't actually make it, and I will die. And then near the end of it, I just have to like, well, gotta use a stim or a fire or something, you know? So then might as well have done that to begin with. So sometimes my greediness of resources leads to wrong decisions very, very clearly. The other thing is that even if I do make it now to Trappers without dying, well, there's the sudden wolf factor. So I got a wolf behind me now. If he pounces and I shoot and I miss, I am dead. Oh, I am so dead. So there is that. There's all sorts of factors. I'm looking with hypothermia, by the way. Oh, okay, hypothermia is fine. I think actually will be alright, because looks like I have roughly 20% health. When you have when you're cold like this, you lose 20% per hour, which is about 1 hour is about 5 real-time minutes. So I don't think it's going to take 5 minutes to get the Trappers from here. So I should be fine. Once you get hypothermia though, you take 40% per hour. So that's also really bad. Alright, so we're gonna now... Let's see. If I get really cold and I'm not sure, I can also go into the cave up here, the mountain cave. Let's just see here. I don't think we need to do that though. I don't think we need to do that. As long as this wolf doesn't pounce me, we should be okay. So just gotta keep an eye out. If he charges, I have to very quickly turn around, but I think we'll actually be okay.
God, I did anything right about now.
Oh, wolfie, wolfie, wolfie. Yeah, wolfie, wolfie. If I see a moose out here, by the way, I will just come back out and shoot the moose. But so far, no. I think we don't need to go into this cave either. I think we can just make it all the way there, to be honest. I have low health, but we'll be fine. Let's see. No deer to distract the wolf. And no moose. Okay, well, we should be fine though. I'm just gonna walk there. Might redline maybe, but we should be fine. We'll make it. But this is pushing the limits. All I'm achieving here is I'm saving one match by doing this. That's all I'm achieving here. Come, little wolfie. Alright. I think we should be fine. We should be fine. Bye, wolf. Thank you for the journey. I'm gonna grab... there we go. We made it just fine, as you can see. As you can see. So, we are going to now sort some stuff out. Okay. Let's do one more of these. It's actually not ruined yet. Yeah, I did okay for a second. I had to not record. Okay, I think we're just gonna sleep here, and then we'll sort stuff out because now it's nighttime. Well, actually, we can wait a little bit. No, we're not that tired yet. Very low health, but that's alright. Are any of these ruined? They are not ruined. Close though. We'll take this one, and I'm gonna drop that. Can I put? Yeah, nice. Put. I want a herbal tea. Yeah. Put that in there. Put these in there. Oh, it's full, huh? It's full. Okay. Right. Let's drop some stuff. Start with this one here. Put that. Can I put that there? I guess not. Put that here instead. Organize a little bit here. And then we got a bunch of these, which we don't need anymore. So let's just put these. Here's my memento shelf. I still got my hunting knife and cardboard matches. Can opener. Let's put that down here. A little collection here. And then we got 3 jerrycans. There should be at least one more jerrycan to find. I believe it's in the Aurora mine. And I think there's another one, probably in Blackrock or something. And some people ask me, why don't I fish? I almost never fish, and I haven't done it so far in this series. And that's because I don't really need it, I suppose. But it's also because the main reason I fish is really to refuel the lantern, the jerry cans. So I refuel for that, I do. Okay. Pry bar. Here's my pry bar collection here. Flares, we can put flares. I can put flares. How about here? I'll take the flares out of the locker later. I can be able to do all of that right now. What else? What else? This.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So many tools. What else? We got some misc stuff. Oh yeah, this we can just drop this here. Drop that here. The sulfur is also something we can drop. That can go here. Grow well. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I kind of need a space. So let's see. Can I take out? Let's take out the flares. Yeah, because I have some stuff I want to put in here. I want to put in. Let's see, what do I want to put in here? So, put a whetstone in there. Okay. I'm using fuel for this, but that's okay. Drop these. I should carry one flare, actually. I always, just in case there's wind, you know. So I'll carry one flare. Marine flares, we might need these for Bleak Inlet. I should actually carry one flare just in case for that. I thought there was one missing, yeah. Alright. What else? Well, we got a lot of cooking stuff. Yeah, feathers can go in here. We got a lot of cooking things that I'm going to leave here. So we got broth. I'll carry some broth. With 2 broth is fine. Why not? And the carrots, I'm going to leave them here. I'm not going to carry this with me. Because I don't think, generally speaking, we need to carry that sort of stuff with us. In my opinion. So all this stuff, the broth I can take because you can heat that up. So this stuff I'm going to leave here. Flour. Now where do we put flour and food and whatnot? Maybe here. It's a good place for that. Let's also drop our mag lenses because we have 2 of those. Drop that one. More flour here. And broth. Broth we can just put like run on it. There we go. Then we have salt. And some more salt. And then we got oil. Why was that working? There we go. And then oil again. Maple we'll put here. Potatoes and that. So veg. Let's put veg somewhere else. Maybe veg can go here. Like a vegetable drawer or something. I don't know. It's decorating, fitting so much stuff in this tiny little base of ours. I feel like there was a green thing there, wasn't there? Carrots. There's a lot more of these to find. There we are. Okay, so I think we're getting somewhere now. Alright. What else have we got that we need to drop? I'm not going to carry all these stims around. So I'm going to put... You see, I'm going to carry 2 stims on me. Wow, it's almost full. I'm going to take one of these birch teas. Bandages, actually, I should have some more. Let's do 2 things here. I want to make 2 more bandages. And I want to harvest this arrow. This one. And we can just put that in the locker. These in there, and that in there. We got, how many arrows have we got? 8, 7, that's fine. Light this again. Okay, what else? I think we're more or less done. I got 1 of these. Okay, I need to make another one. I think we're more or less done now. Yeah, I think so. I would have liked... I thought I had a hammer here, but actually the hammers are in forges. Because I kind of wanted to smash these... It says this one here in Trappers, but I don't think that's correct, is it? Is there one here? Ah, here it is, yeah, okay. Grab that. Because what I want to do is I want to smash these things. 15 minutes. I think I'll burn oil for that. Okay, we can wait with that. Anything else to drop? I don't think so. We can figure that out later though. I think I'm gonna sleep in that case. So let's just, I'm guessing I can't do this. Oh, I can, even in the dark. That's nice. Okay. I want to make these large portions because I want to use these to make coffees, which we will cook later. And then we have birch bark. And then, yeah, I guess... Oh, we got that many roll sips. Let's do 1 roll sip then. Okay, I guess that's it. And then we... let's go in here actually, because in that case we can put in 24 of the, or 48 of these rather. I actually put all of them in there. Put the burdock in there too. Put the acorns in there too. Yeah. And then we pass a little bit of time. There we are. And then we drink this herbal tea. We have some water. And then we sleep for 10 hours. There we go, much better. Then we eat a bear meat. We have some water, and then we're going to upgrade this bedroll, which gives just a few degrees when you use it. But if we upgrade it to comprise down bedroll, then we can get a good one. It's much lighter. Gives us more warmth too. There we go. Nice. Should be here. There we are. Look at that. How nice. I'm not sure I can place it though. But yeah, that's it. Very nice. So there we are actually. That was the road home. We made it all the way back. Look at all the stuff we got here. And there's a load of stuff I left behind too. So much stuff. But that's alright. And we got quite a few things. Now we got the radio, of course, and we're just going to keep bringing supplies back to this base of ours here. Good looking base. We need to rearrange it at some point. If we run out of space, we'll go to camp office, but we'll see about that. Also, we got base safe house customization coming up at some point in the future, so we might be able to do some more stuff here then. We'll see. In any case, we are back home now, so next time we are going to go back to Full-on Musket and repair that transmitter tower. And then we're going to go to Bleak Inlet, find a bunker, and then we're going to stay in Bleak Inlet for a little while. That's what we're going to do. Explore that for a bit, master it, and I'll deal with some Timberwolves for you. There's many different ways you can deal with Timberwolves. You can just kill them, of course, but you can also just throw fire at them and do all sorts of things. We'll get to that. For now, thank you for watching and joining me in this long journey home. And here we are. See you next time, survivors. Bye bye.